Hello, Aquarius. This is Royalty Rising Intuition 1111. I'm here to do your reading for your 2020 yearly forecast. Just so you know, if you're new to my channel, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. And just so you know that I am an intuitive reader, so I let the cards guide me in the message that Spirit has for me to provide to you. And then I will let you know the message. So this is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but please check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. So let's go ahead and get started. Once again, and just so you know that the energies may flow into other months, but this is why I do a general energy for the entire year. So the energy for this year for you is the Emperor in reverse, which is telling me that there's going to be a lot of things that's going to happen to you this year, whether it's love or just in general, that you're going to allow certain energies or certain people, things and situations come into your world that's going to take you off the path that you're supposed to be on. And so this year, I'm feeling it's going to be a bit turbulent for you, Aquarius. Just starting out for the first month, which is January. And I know we're almost over, or January is almost over. But once again, the energies can flow into the other months. Is that you have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So the Nine of Pentacles is dealing with the material gain, material abundance. As you can see in the card here, that you have a lady, holding a bird and laying her hand on pentacles, which is in a garden full of a lot of abundance. So you're going to come off in this year with a lot of good things happening. And so going into February, the Chariot in reverse, things are going to slow down a little bit for you. I'm not sure. Spirit's telling me that something's going to happen in a sense that there's going to be a change coming into February. I'm feeling this is dealing with a love situation. Your love life, your current home situation. Maybe you have multiple situations going on, but this is definitely, I'm feeling love. Now, the King of Cups is just saying that you, in the month of March, you don't have as much control over, I wouldn't say no control, because you always have control. But your emotions will need to be better controlled coming into the month of March, because you're going to have some big changes with someone in your world that's going to cause you to be a bit turbulent, or the situation to be a bit turbulent. And so if you don't have that control, then, and the crazy thing is that coming into April, you still have the Queen of Cups. So that's dealing with nurturing and also the emotions. So you're going to feel a lack. Starting with the month of March, you're going to feel a lack of fulfillment. And you may go back to past habits. You may desire to step out on your situation. You may just withdraw without necessarily stepping out, but you may just withdraw from the situation. So just be mindful in the first part of this year. Now, coming into May, yes, you may withdraw. You may even invite a third party into your love situation. But at the same time, you're going to be in your head and you're going to pull back from that as well. You're going to pull back from giving a lot of yourself to that situation. Now, as we go into June, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, is you can see the card, these people in the card, they look really left out in the cold, poor, needing, so you're going to have a sense of neediness coming into summer in June. You're going to feel out left in the cold in your relationship, that you're not being fulfilled. I'm strongly, Spirit's guiding me into, this is definitely a solid message about love. And you're going to feel out in the cold, Aquarius. and you're not going to make the best judgments. In July is saying just not going to make the best judgments, and not so much externally as your internal judgments and how you process things. So you're going to make a lot of irrash decisions coming. This is just your forecast coming into July, and just knowing this, it's very important for you to really take a moment to process what you're going through. What I mean is that sometimes when you feel a certain way and things are turbulent, especially in your love life, you tend to make the wrong decisions. You tend to do the wrong actions. Sometimes you bring other people in a situation so you can fill in that void, which is not fair to you. It's not fair to them, because it's a false sense of reality. It's a false pleasure. It's temporary. And just with the Queen of Swords, is going back to not communicating properly, not making the proper judgments. This is in reverse. Okay, so you're dealing with a lot that's going on, and you're going to possibly make some irrash decisions. You want to just be careful. Make sure that if you are with a partner, or that you're communicating with them how you feel, because sometimes we're not mind readers. Sometimes we misinterpret what people are doing, and we process it and do things based off of what we are reacting to, and that's our thoughts. If our thoughts are not correct, then we're making the wrong decisions and improper judgment. Now going into September, you have the Four of Swords. This is just indicating that you're going to need a lot of rest because of what you're doing. And I think coming into September, just with the swords coming in, that you're going to really start to be more logical in your decision making and making the best judgments. So what's going to happen here is, if this is your story, then someone's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get hurt because, you're going to come into this person that was once, emotionally unbalanced, to someone who is now solid and know what they want. And in the end, somebody's going to be left out. So just be careful this year on who you drag in your world while you're not solid on how you feel, and whether you are creating more disruption than good in your life, because it's going to be a little bit of a ride, and it's going to be turbulent, but you're going to be able to get through it. And I feel that whatever you do here coming in November, it's just saying that, there may be some shame. So you don't have to experience the shame. You don't have to experience guilt. You don't have to. Maybe the other party that you're dealing with is going to feel that way and realize that, hey, maybe I need to be more nurturing to my partner. So this can work in reversal. It may not be you doing this. It may be someone else doing this, and you're just having to go through the ride with them because you love them so much. And, like I said, there's so many swords right here coming into December. The Three of Swords, dealing with heartbreak, Heartbreak can easily be avoided by actually paying attention to one another. Whether it's you or your partner not paying attention to you, that can be avoided. Proper communication. Maybe do some rekindling. Maybe y'all have gotten so stuck in the same old mode of doing things and taking care of the family or taking care of bills or whatever. Maybe you need a vacation or a date night once a week. But I'm sensing this is about your relationship, Aquarius. So I'm feeling this energy for you, or maybe in reversal for your partner. But know that with proper decision, and really knowing and really communicating with each other and finding out what's going on, as opposed to assuming what's going on, that you can actually come out of it strong. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards here. I'm going to shuffle these on screen because typically I do the forecasts, off screen because there are a lot of cards. So Let's go ahead and get some more information about your current situation. Spirit, please guide me in Aquarius' current situation. Yep. This card's flying everywhere. You're all over the place right now, Aquarius. There we go. 2 of Coins. This is definitely your current situation. You're having to juggle two situations, or the idea of having 2 situations. You're juggling something right now, Aquarius. It may even be your relationship and your career, you know. Maybe you need to spend more time focused on home than your career. I always think that, you know, it's great to have an awesome career, doing something you like to do and making money. But sometimes just having an awesome partner and really paying attention to their needs is just as good, or it's just as equally important as showing up for work and being phenomenal in your job. Let's get some more clarity on this situation here. Yes, so we have the Death card. Just saying that what's holding you back here is that you have to change a part of yourself, Aquarius. You have to change a part of yourself. Something internally within you has to change, or has to be eliminated for you to really experience, or to stop experiencing these ups and downs and turbulent roller coasters in your relationship. As you can see here, the Death card is followed by the Tower card, but it's in reverse. So it's not something that's going to have to be a complete change externally, like moving. It's going to be inside. The Tower in reverse is dealing with transition. So you're transitioning, and it's going to be a forced transition. It's going to happen anyways. You have to be the one to actually acknowledge that it's happening and guide it into the proper direction, because you can go and transition to one extreme to the next, or you can guide your transition with proper guidance to something that's healthy for you, that's healthy for your situation and your relationship. So Spirit, let's go ahead and help guide me in getting more clarity on these 3 cards here for our Aquarius reading. These are my favorite cards. They're purple. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Give me some more clarity on the 2 of Coins. Two of Coins. The Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot with this one in your current situation, it's saying that, you know, things are happening fast. I think for me, I'm feeling that what's happening fast is that things are going up and down quickly in your relationship, and you're experiencing these emotions very fast, or you're making rapid decisions. That's what Spirit told me, is that you are making rapid decisions that are not based on logic. You're not being logical right now, and it's not helping. Look, Lover's card in reverse. And so that's working on the internal, working on the self-love, working on you. This is all about you. It's not about anybody else but you and how you're processing things. And then we got the Knight of Swords in reverse, just dealing with being, you know, I would say more of an immature way of processing or communicating what's going on in your life. You have to take a moment instead of making a quick choice on, you know, maybe I should step out, maybe I should leave, maybe really process what you want. Because, you know, there's nothing wrong with leaving a situation. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to, you know, make proper decisions based off of things that's going to benefit you. And not saying that you should leave, it's just saying that know the reason why you are. Let's go ahead and do an Angel Answer card, which is my favorite cards to pull. Angels, please give me the answer or a message for our dear Aquarius for 2020 to help guide them through the situation that they'll be experiencing this year. And once again, if it doesn't resonate with you, check your sun, moon, and rising sign and your Venus sign. Just always know your natal chart. This one wanted to come out here. Your situation is going to improve. It may not be improving with the person you're with. You may have to step out and be more assertive on what you need and see if they can meet those needs. Because not everybody can meet the needs that you have. Because sometimes when you're in a relationship, you know, the relationship teaches you about yourself. Every relationship we have teaches us about ourselves, whether it's love or any kind of relationship, teaches us one or two things or more about ourselves. And whether it betters the relationship we have with that person or that situation, that's to be determined, but it can help better how we process things, what we need, or help us determine, you know, what we may need to be a better person, or whether we should not be in a situation because it's not going to work out for us. So we have to go ahead and say, hey, you know, now that I know this about myself, what do I do with it? And you need to choose a new direction. So, and that could mean one or two things. It could mean that, hey, maybe you need to get out of the relationship and try something different. Try just spending some time, alone time. Or it can mean that, you know, maybe how you're handling the situation or your partner's handling the situation can be done differently. And that's all something that you are free will to choose upon. So this is Royalty Rising Intuition 1111. I have done your 2020 yearly forecast. If you have any questions, my email address is found on my channel. I'm not doing any personal readings right now, but I will be opening that up sometime, possibly in February. And I look forward to doing your February reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel.